about the 2002 national championship. It's South Carolina's first championship, and you guys both played some instrumental roles in there. Let me hear about that because I know that had to be a exciting, crazy day.
Yeah. Well, for me, it was bittersweet because I was the captain at the time and I was injured. So I was in the cast there.
Oh,
So I was just sitting on the sidelines watching, and I made sure I flew myself in, and I was there to watch them win. So I got there a day late or something, but I just wanted to be there. So I said, Coach Fry, I'm coming. He's like, for real? I said, I'm gonna make sure I'm coming. And I did. And so I was wanting to be there for the team, to be a leader, to be a friend, to be a teammate, to show everybody that I'm there for them. And I was the loudest one screaming in the crowd and in the stands. So I just was there for moral support for the team. So when they won, I mean, I felt like I won too. I just wanted to be there.
That win? Come on.
I mean, I wasn't on the track, so I can't even say it.
I know
but,
it's hard, but as a captain, you got to show your face and be there and show support. You're part of that win too.
Of course. Yeah.
And one thing you said that you wanted to be a leader. So what type of leadership qualities do you think you learned as being a captain and over the years in college?
Basically just to lead with confidence, be a listener, be a friend, be somebody that people can communicate with and talk to. Basically, I think I didn't have to make sure everybody did this. I just led by example, and I think that's what people saw. So if you do what you're supposed to do and do it with passion, and people will see that. So that's the main thing, that I don't have to like, oh, when are you gonna be here? When are you doing that? I wasn't the type person that's gonna be like telling people what to do. I just led by example, and I showed them, like, every Wednesday we had to do a long run or something. Every morning I would go on my runs. By junior and senior year, I made Dean's List, and sometimes I did mess up. I wasn't perfect, but I came back and bounced back. So that's the thing. Like, maybe you might have a bad semester, but you got to come back and make that better. So people saw, once I did have a bad semester my freshman year, I did get hurt. I did, but I did come back at the Dean's List, and I did come back a national champion. And that's what I showed them. Like, you can fall and come back. So being a leader is being able to take wins and losses.
Absolutely. No, well said. Well said.
And how about you, Lisa?
For me, the 2002 championship was like, I feel like it was my breakout moment, because before then I was like always like Miki's shadow, not shadow, but like I didn't really step up. I can say that. Like, it was always like, oh, let's go, Mick. And I'm like, maybe I can get fourth, third. I didn't really have that much confidence. And I'd always have confidence in the relay though. I don't care if I ran the 4x1, 4x2, 4x4. I'm gonna like do it for my team. But when it came to myself, I kind of was like, like I was like a C performer, to be honest. But then, right like a week before nationals, whenever the deadline is, you have to declare events. I qualified in the 100, the 200, and the 400. And it was like, in the 100, I was like third. In the 200, I was fourth. So I'm like, okay, I'm ready now, senior. And then Coach Fry, I was like the last person making it in the 400. And Coach Fry puts me in the 2 and the 4. I'm like, Coach Fry, like, I am not the 400. Like, it's my first time in the 100. Like, so he put me in the 400 and the 200, and the 4x1 and the 4x4. Oh, nope, didn't run the 4x4. But we'll talk about that. But I ran the 400, and each round I PR'd. I ran 52.5, then 52.0. And then surprisingly, like it was like, oh, just go get a point. And I was like, a point? Man, wait a minute now. And, Lashinda, Demetria, like, we ran our hearts out. And I PR'd and ran 50.8. And it was like the easiest 400 I've ever ran. And I'm like, what? I'm running like, am I leading right now? And coming home, she was from Rice. Oh man, I forgot her name. Allison Beckford. Allison Beckford won with like 50.82, and I ran 50.87. And that was
close. That one burns your chest.
I didn't even know. Like, I didn't even know I was even.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm not a 400 runner. I just ran 50 point, whatever. Like,
it really was that.
But it happened like that. Seriously. Like, it was like, what?
I was like, you're running the 400?
You can do it. But I remember before that, I really was like, you know what? I'm just going for it. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just gonna go. And I did it. And that gave me like just confidence, even to show like, even when you think you can't, if you just do it, you might do it. And then I became the NCAA runner-up in the 400, and I got fourth in the 200. The 200 was like 30 minutes after the 400. Yeah, and I still ran pretty well. We won the 4x1. I didn't run the 4x4, but I know like that record will probably still be up there. But it's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually, that's the first time I was ever ready to be like, okay, I'm ready to run the 4x4. And I was like, wait, I'm not running. Like, what? And it was a shock, but they still won. And
they broke the record.
Yeah, they broke the record. Mm-hmm. And congrats to Sita, Tiffany, Lashinda, and Demetria. And it was a great experience. And
to be the first ever national champion.
Yeah. That's it.